Instagram is a really weird place on the internet. A lot of things happen on this really odd looking platform. Some people go there to look for girls, some people go there to pretend to have a life that they don't have, and some people go there to just simply pass time. If you're reading between the lines though, Instagram is a great marketing opportunity for you to be able to push out whatever product that you have to sell to the rest of the world. For me, I want to be laser focused on Instagram, and as opposed to just going there and wasting my time, I want to use it as a sales machine. So for the next 2 days, I'm going to be taking a page that has very little following and try and gain a substantial amount of following. I'm going to be reporting back in 2 days to give you an update. Let's get straight into the challenge. Alright, so it is day 1 of my whole Instagram 2-day challenge, and I'm super excited to get started. As you can see, I'm just chilling in my kitchen and I'm ready to take on the day. To have any success anywhere, not only on Instagram, but anywhere around this world, you must have a solid plan. So what I did the night before is that I created a solid plan for me on how I'm going to be tackling my 2 days. Because I'm treating this like a full-time job, it's important to break it down like the way I handle my full-time job. So I have my laptop in front of me and I want to break down my game plan and how I plan on tackling the day. What I've done is that I've broken my day into sizable chunks. I have a slot from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then I have another slot from 12 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 9 p.m. Now, I want to make sure that I'm posting about 5 different contents throughout the course of the day. And the reason why I'm spacing this out is that I don't want to push out too many content at one single time to avoid Instagram blocking us. Now, the only thing that is going to be standing in between me and the success that I can have today is Instagram telling me that I've been way too engaged and they'll probably, put a limit on my account. But hey, we're gonna do it until we can get away with it. So here's it. So 9 a.m. what I'm going to do is I'm going to repost content from my competition and then follow 150 people from my competition again. The beauty about this is that because my competition has already proven that their audience that they have is working, it's an easy sell for me. I'm just going to go after that audience and follow them. Now, I'm not just going to be following any random user. I'm going to be following a user that has a high likelihood of following us back. At 12 p.m. again, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to repost content where the content looks like the audience that I'm going after. This does not necessarily have to be my competition, but it could be a theme page that has the same audience that I'm looking for. Again, around 12 p.m. what I'm also going to be doing is that I'm going to be leaving 80 engaging comments. I'm not just going to be dropping in and just saying, oh, look, cool picture. I'm actually going to be putting in thought-provoking and well-planned out comments into their comment section. At 3 p.m., I'm going to repost content again. Exactly, I'm not sure where I'm going to get that content from, but that's the game plan. And then I'm going to be DMing 30 people to check out my page. At 6 p.m., I'm going to be posting a reel. Reels have been getting a lot of views lately because Instagram is trying to compete with TikTok. And I want to make sure that I'm positioning myself in a place where I can get free views if they're already pushing out the content. At 6 p.m. again, I'm also going to DM about 20 different people. And then at 9 p.m., which is my last time slot for the day, I'm also going to post the final reel and then post an original story. So let's get into it. Around 287 people that we're following. We have to follow about, by the end of it has to be 387. So let's go. Alright, so the time is now around 12:09 and we started at 318 and now we are following around 420 people. So give or take, we followed 100 people. Now this was not as easy as I thought because I really was focusing on quality over quantity, and the approach that I used when I was following people was essentially, A, they don't have to be a private account, B, they have more following, they're following more people than they have followers. All right, it's time for the second activity of the day. Now that I've already established some following on my competitors, what I'm going to be doing now is really taking one content out of my competitors page and reposting it onto our feed. Because we've already followed them, hopefully they will start following us back, and then they'll see a content which is similar to what they're used to with my competitor, and then start engaging with my content as well. And then what I'm also going to do in this time slot is I'm actually going to go back to all the people that I've followed and leave engaging comments onto their post. All right, so it's update number 3 of day 1. I think we're still making some good progress over here. What I've seen right now is that although we followed a lot of people, they haven't started following back. But what I've also noticed is that once I started actually engaging and started liking other people's comments, I've seen my notifications start to blow up. So we're gonna keep doing this. I've already posted, I've reposted stuff from my competitor. I've also posted the reel. So I'm gonna check back in again after 6 o'clock just, to give you guys an update on how that one is going.
If you're still watching this video and have not yet liked it, I need you to stop whatever you're doing right now and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for the YouTube algorithm. Now back to the regular video.
Alright guys, welcome back. It's the end of day 1 and the numbers are here and we're ready to take a look at them. So as you can see right now, we have 307 followers and we're following 483 people. When we started our day, it was around 288, so it's a total net of 17. I believe it's 17 or 18, I don't know. I can't do my math well. But I feel like we have a pretty good pace. I mean, think of it. If we keep getting 20 per day, or if we can get between 20 to 25, in a month, we can get about, we can get close to 700. So what I'm also going to do tomorrow is a little bit different from what I did today. I realized that the DMing was really not working. It was really the engaging, like leaving comments and liking people's posts was really what was driving people to follow us back. So tomorrow is the second day of the challenge. I'm gonna go, instead of DMing people, all I'm gonna be doing is following. And then later in the day, I'm just going to be commenting and leaving a like and showing them some love. So until then, if you haven't checked out my page, go check it out right now. Please go do so and go give it a like. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Alright, so it's day 2 of the challenge and I'm super excited to get started. My approach today is going to be very different from yesterday because I learned a lot and it's going to help me change my strategy. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be focusing much more on, following people and leaving engaging comment because that's what I've seen that has increased a lot of the conversion. I actually woke up to about 5 or 10 new followers to our Instagram page. So what I'm going to do is, I'm still going to stick with posting about 5 contents today, but I'm going to focus heavily on the engagement and following people. So instead of following 100 people like I did yesterday, what I'm going to be doing today is following about 200 to 250. But really, honestly, the juice of the work that comes in is when I start leaving comments because that's really when I start converting. So I'm going to quickly grab my breakfast and then head to work. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.
A few moments later.
Alright, it is the official end of our 2-day Instagram challenge and the numbers are in. We're able to grow our page from 287 followers when we started the whole challenge to, wait for it, 338. In total, we're able to get 51 new followers in just 2 days. Overall, I thought it was a pretty impressive number, the amount of followers that we're able to get in 2 days without spending any single dollar. I'm not actually going to stop the whole challenge now. What I'm actually going to be doing is that I'm going to be continuing to repeat exactly what I did in the past 2 days for the next 30 days. And when I'm done, I'm gonna report back to you with how many new followers that my Instagram page has. If you really enjoy this kind of content and you really enjoy all these challenges that I have been doing, don't forget to leave a sub on this channel and don't forget to like the video. I also have tons of video about freelancing and making money and all these side hustles that you can do on the internet. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Until the next Instagram challenge, peace.